Hello kids, how are you today? This week is September, so September arrived to our country. And in this opportunity, we won't have a Zoom class, but I'm here to present the new unit. Are you ready for the unit? Okay, I'm ready and here we go. The name of the unit is At the Department Store, and in this unit you will learn what we can find in a department store, and you will talk about what things are made of. To start the unit, look at the picture. Our friend is visiting a department store. Can you name some pictures? Okay, I'm going to help you. Look at the store, and here you have numbers, number 4, number 3, number 6. And at the bottom of the page, you have a set of vocabulary. We have a cotton t-shirt. This is number 1. A wool jumper. When it is very cold, you can buy a wool jumper, and we wear a wool jumper. A silk scarf is a beautiful gift for your mothers. A leather belt. This is the leather belt, number 6. In your trousers or pants, you can use a leather belt. Do you like bracelets? Well, here you have a metal bracelet. Then, when it is raining, kids love playing at the water with number 8, with rubber boots. What about plastic cars? I love Hot Wheels cars. They are metal and plastic made of. A glass bottle. A wooden train. Yes, a wooden train here. When you are kids, you play with trains. They are made of wood. Or with a paper plane, which is not in the picture. But in the class, sometimes in the classrooms, a lot of paper planes fly. Okay, so now let's go into learn the vocabulary. Because you know t-shirt, you know belt, but now we will learn what the materials are made of, what the objects are made of. This is a cotton shirt. The cotton shirt is made of cotton. This is cotton. It's a material used in clothes. A wool jumper. This red wool jumper is very good for winter days. Wool is what grandmothers and mothers love. It's a material coming from sheep. Jumpers, sweaters are made with wool. A metal bracelet. I love metal bracelets. I love all of those objects. Look at the girl. She is showing this number 3, the metal bracelet. This is made of metal. Metal is a chemical element such as iron or gold, or a mixture of such elements such as steel that is generally hard and very, very strong. A lot of jewels are made of metal. What about plastic cars? Do you like plastic cars? Well, today we have a lot of objects made of plastic. CDs, glasses, bags, etc. So plastics are a wide range of synthetic or semi-synthetic organic compounds that are malleable and so can be molded into solid objects. But take care, if you put the plastic into the environment, you can contaminate. So we have to recycle plastic today. Let's advance. Silk. A silk scarf. Silk scarf is very soft. Silk is a fine, soft, lustrous fiber produced by silkworms in making cocoons and collected to make thread and fabric. So you can have clothes, you can have scarves, or elegant dresses made of silk. A wooden train. This is wood, and this is the train in number 7. Wood is the hard fibrous substance consisting basically of xylem that makes up the greater part of the stems, branches, and roots of trees. So this is a part of a tree, and we can have toys made of wood. Do you like rubber boots? I like them. Rubber boots, they are fantastic because rubber is a material, is a very tough elastic polymeric substance made from the latex of a tropical plant or synthetically made. Many objects are made of rubber, such as the rubber you use in the classroom, the gloves, or these wheels. So rubber boots help us to enter to the water. Glass, a glass bottle. Well, you know what a glass is. We can find glass in bottles, in glasses, in windows. Glass is a hard, brittle substance, typically transparent or translucent, made by fusing sand with soda and lime and cooling rapidly. It is used to make windows, drinking containers, and other articles. A leather belt. Leather is a material made from the skin of an animal by tanning or a similar process. You can find a leather belt, shoes, bags, etc. I love leather. A paper plane. Of course, paper planes fly in the classroom because paper is a material manufactured in thin sheets from the pulp of wood or other fibrous substances used for writing, drawing, or printing on, or as a wrapping material. I love playing with paper planes. Okay, so after practicing or knowing all the vocabulary, now it's time to practice the words. If you have the book, go to page 50. At page 50, what you can do now is to solve this table. Here we have 10 different words of vocabulary, but we have to guess the name. How can you get the name? Use the table, and the name of this table is a grid. In this grid, you have blue numbers and red numbers. And here on the vocabulary, you have numbers. For example, you have to read the first pair of numbers, 1 and 3. 1 is the red row and 3 is the blue row. So you go 1 red and 3 blue, and the letter that is in the middle, in the corner, is C. So I put C here, C. Then 3 and 5. So I go 3 red, 5 blue, and I find the O. So O is the second letter. Then it says, the number says 4. The numbers say 4 and 5. So 4 red, 5 blue. This is T. I repeat, I put T here, and then I have the same pattern 4 and 5, which is T, double T. Then it says 3, 5. I go to the grid and I find 3, 5, and it is O again, so I include O. And finally 3 and 4. 3 red, 4 blue, N. So I put N. So the word is cotton, a cotton t-shirt. What you have to do now is to guess the material of number 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10 objects, following and using this grid table. Page 50 in your book. If you don't have the book, you can copy this exercise in your copybook or photocopy if you have the possibility. Okay, The second activity now is to go and study natural science. Do you like natural science? I love it. Well, here you have properties of materials, and in this section you will find and practice the reading skills. So read information about different materials. Here, the information says that different materials have got different properties. This means they are better for making some objects than other objects. So here you will find some properties such as waterproof, absorbent, natural, man-made, rigid, or flexible. Read this section, and once you finish, you will do the following exercise. In this exercise, you will have to do an experiment. Oh, so you will be scientists. Do you like experiments? Well, the instructions are at page 53 in your book. This is the page in the activity book. First, what you have to do is to write the properties of the materials and their opposites. For example, number 1 says absorbent. What is the contrary or the opposite of absorbent? The opposite is waterproof. Excellent, waterproof. So something can be absorbent and something can be waterproof. Okay, so you have first to complete, these words, and then you have to do the experiment. In this experiment, you have to find some materials and find what materials are waterproof. You have to do the experiment and record your results. You need 4 different materials. For example, a plastic bag, a sheet of paper, cotton cloth, wool cloth. You need 4 glasses, 4 elastic bands, a pipette, and some water. You have to put the plastic bag first. You start with the plastic bag over the glass with the elastic band and stick stick it to the glass. Then put 40 drops of water, and you have to repeat the procedure with the cotton, with the wool, and with the sheet of paper. The results? You have to answer these 3 questions about the experiment. Finally, you have to complete the table according to your experiment. You have to complete the table with the properties of the materials. You have to complete with a ticket if the leather is waterproof or absorbent or natural, man-made, rigid, or flexible. Complete this, and here you have some examples. This is waterproof, absorbent, natural, man-made, the bridge is man-made, rigid, and look at the girl, she's flexible. Okay, so at the end, what you have to do now is, the summary for this week is read the vocabulary, solve exercise 1 at page 50, read the text about materials, do the experiment at page 53, then copy the results, write the results, complete the table, page 53, and then you have to send the page 50 and 53 to Aula Virtual. When? September the 11th is the reception. If you have questions, if you have comments, don't doubt and write to me an email. Bye bye and have an excellent September holidays. Bye bye.